You know, I want to talk about this Kyle Rittenhouse trial that was that's been going on throughout the whole day today. Um, I know a lot of people are obviously, having mixed opinions and this, that, and the third about it. Uh, because, on August 25 of 2020, um, basically during that during the time of the riots going on out in Kenosha. Um, yeah, the riots really happened right after, you know, a police involved shooting of Jacob Blake. Now, Jacob Blake, basically survived the shooting. And, here's the thing: Jacob Blake was known for, was literally a, was literally a criminal beforehand. And, but I'm getting a little off topic regarding about this. Um, I will say, I will say that um, I do feel this right here, in my humble opinion. I do feel that Kyle Rittenhouse, is, you know, obviously didn't do anything wrong. And obviously, I know I'm going to get attacks on this video by people on the left because, because apparently I'm supporting some quote unquote white supremacists and this, that, and the third. But no, the problem is that um, I will say this. Now, Mr. Rittenhouse, yeah, apparently he didn't. Apparently you know, he was he was being threat. He was trying to protect business. Businesses that were being torched down. Due to the rioting that was going on in Kenosha. But I will say this. And then on the trial, throughout the whole trial that I've seen so far, I don't know if there's a verdict that has come as of yet. And if there is, I will do an update video to this. But the truth of the matter is, um, I do feel Mr. Rittenhouse was not in the wrong during this particular incident. And when he had an emotional breakdown while in the courtroom to present his thoughts, I can totally understand how he feels in given that he has done this action in self-defense. I mean, given that his life was obviously in danger. Now, I will say this. This is where I will feel the outcome. Whether the outcome comes in his favor or not, or whether the outcome would be guilt, would be a guilty verdict, or even if it's a mistrial. I do feel that Mr. Rittenhouse is going to be scarred for life on this issue. You know, I'm just saying. I think Mr. Rittenhouse, no matter how the verdict of this trial goes, um, it's literally going to be. He's literally going to be scarred for the rest of his natural born life. And then you got all these fools on the Satanist media, especially over at Clown News Network and MSNB Hee Haw, You know, the talking heads obviously called Kyle Rittenhouse a quote unquote white supremacist. That is just complete BS. Because what does white supremacy have to do with this particular incident? When, by the way, the victims that were that were trying to put him in danger were not black. I mean, really. I mean, and you know, it's just, it's just, it's just astounding. This whole, I mean, and the DA and and some of the prosecutors there that was trying, that tried to, explain his case. This case should have been thrown out the window. I mean, the whole case should have been thrown out the window. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse should be a free man right now. But after this whole trial, given that this whole trial is going along the way, and the sad part is that, like I just said before, no matter how the outcome of this trial goes, no matter how the verdict is going, Rittenhouse will be scarred for the rest of his natural born life. I'm talking about emotionally and mentally scarred for the rest of his natural born life. That's my opinions on this. What are your thoughts? What are your comments on this? I am Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. You guys have a wonderful night.